We remain on alert here at CBS 17 tonight. Meteorologist Bill Ray joins us to talk about some of the things we saw. Record amounts of rainfall in the Triangle and in Fayetteville, but an amazing amount of storm damage, too.
A lot of storm damage. We're hoping the storm damage reports have finished coming in, but will probably be more as soon as we get some light in the morning. But I want to show you the map here as we take a look at them, because they are all over the place. As I walk up here, just to mention, there were some tornadoes reported around the Charlotte area. You see numerous flood reports up to the northwest, but as we get closer to us, you can kind of see the bullseyes all over Wake County and up through Lewisburg into Franklin County. Castalia had a funnel cloud reported at 2:35, but what interests us a lot is this one little report of storm damage right here. About east of Roseville at 2:25, there was a swath of damage with numerous pine trees toppled and snapped, barns and outlying buildings destroyed near Pulleytown Road, and also up here in Dunn, which we showed you some pictures of, reports of damage. So the National Weather Service will go out tomorrow and look at the possibility that there might have been a tornado around 2:25 this afternoon right in this area between Roseville and Dunn. So they'll investigate that. We also had some hail, numerous hail reports in Wake County, including this one by Falls Lake, 1 inch of hail at around 2:10, and then just more damaging reports down by Cary and Garner, some flood reports down Raleigh and Holly Springs, and even up in Chapel Hill and into Pittsburgh, some more reports of damage. But once again, no reports of any damage down to the southeast. Things have quieted down. The rain has quieted down somewhat, but look at all this rain we got. If you see green, it's over 1 inch. If you see yellow, it's over 2 inches. These are Doppler estimated rainfall amounts, and if you see that orange, it's over 3 inches of rain, and you can see that around Wake Forest, 98 going up Creedmoor Road, 1.3 inches near the airport and in Raleigh. But look at these pockets of yellow and also the orange, 3.5 inches of rain down 751 heading towards 64. And not only in the Triangle, but heavy amounts of rain up there in Roxborough, even down in Fayetteville, they reported some flooding and some reports of heavy rain in Sanford. So this will continue to add, especially to the east, but things should start to improve, and these rain amounts hopefully won't get added to much more than this. And Wes, I was thinking, once again, it's February. We're normally talking snow, so if you did about a 10-to-1 ratio, you're talking 24, 26 inches of snow if it was cold enough.
If it was cold enough. And who would have thought that we would have school delays and cancellations tomorrow, not because of snow and ice, but because of thunderstorms. And the rain continues to fall. It's moderate to heavy rain. There's no thunder and lightning. We haven't had a severe warning in more than 5 hours, and we don't anticipate it. So the coast is clear when it comes to tornadoes and most of the severe weather, but not really of the flooding. The rain will continue to fall for the next several hours. Thankfully, most of us aren't on the roads at this hour, and by the time the morning commute comes around, most of the rain will be gone. We're still watching some of the rain that'll move through our area down in South Carolina, but we see a back edge that's moving through Charlotte right now, and the strongest of the storms along the coast, both in North and South Carolina. And if you look back to the west, there's snow in Tennessee. And while we don't have snow in our forecast, if you want some, you might want to head to the mountains in the next 48 hours. So here's what we've got on Friday. It's going to be a completely different day in so many ways. It'll start off a little cooler in the mid-50s, and then we really aren't going to warm up much throughout the day. We will see some sunshine. There are small chances of rain throughout the day, little specks of green, nothing like what we have now. And I think one of the biggest things about tomorrow, it's going to be windy, and that could have an impact on our trees that have loose soil now, and maybe some power outages. But as I mentioned, it'll be cooler tomorrow. The valve of water that's been flowing in from the Gulf of Mexico is about to get shut off when this cold front moves through. And like cold fronts do, it will eventually cool our temperatures down. But what an amazing event we just lived through today. We mentioned record rainfall amounts both in the Triangle and in Fayetteville. And you can really see all that moisture on the water vapor satellite showing up as gray, purple, and green, but you also see the dry air directly behind it in orange. And we will have drier weather Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But for the rest of tonight, for the next few hours, mainly along the coast is where that slight risk of severe weather is. Remember, earlier today, most of us were in the enhanced risk, a 3 on the 1 to 5 scale. But now things have really started to calm down. Even along the coast, they haven't had severe weather warnings in the last few hours. But by midnight and 1 a.m., this is what the radar could look look like. Again, for us, we're watching the storms on the coast stay there, and we're watching the back end of all this rain. That drying line will start to move through our area in the early morning hours. This is what the radar will look like at 3 a.m. while most of us are asleep. And then tomorrow morning for the commute, we'll have some peaks of sun. We will have breezy, cool conditions and a few specks of green. Paul and Laura will be right back here at 4:30 helping you get through the last day of this work week. Here we are at lunchtime, sunshine, a few fair weather clouds, no rain. There could be a sprinkle as we get into the afternoon Friday, but it's going to be dominated by wind and plenty of sunshine. Friday night into Saturday morning, though, with clear skies, that's when things start to get really cold. We've got overnight lows in the 30s. Tomorrow, we could have wind gusts in the 30s. That'll be the headline tomorrow, how windy it's going to be. And for that reason, there is a wind advisory for most of the state, most of the region, really. Gusts could be in excess of 30, maybe as high as 40 miles per hour. And on any other day, we could probably handle that. But with all the rain in the ground, trees are probably going to come down, resulting in some power outage. So that's something to be aware of tomorrow. And also, you're going to have to start thinking about a wardrobe change, because while this morning you left for work and school, it was 60, and it's only going to be a little cooler tomorrow. It'll be flat out cold again by Saturday and Sunday. So the wild weather ride we've been on will continue tomorrow, but not with rain, with wind and temperature changes. So just a small chance of rain with temperatures in the 50s, and then a chilly day Saturday after starting out around 32. We don't get out of the 40s on Saturday. A little bit warmer on Sunday. I like that as the pick day of the weekend. It'll be dry and mostly sunny. And then as we look at your extended forecast, the 60s return for most of next week. Of course, so do scattered rain chances, nothing like what we just lived through, but keep the umbrella handy for next week, including for next Friday on St. Valentine's Day. It'll be 62 degrees with a small chance of rain, and then we'll cool back into the 50s by Saturday and Sunday. But I think I can speak for everyone when I am incredibly excited to have sunshine and drier weather tomorrow.
Yes, I'm so over the rain. All right, Wes, good job today. Thank you.